Hello, viewers. Welcome to another edition of Mari Clinic Live. How are you today? I remain your host, Marlaya Hanofuti. Thank you for joining us again today on another edition of Mari Clinic Live. I would like to say a big thank you to all our followers, all our viewers. Thank you to all our new joiners, all our new subscribers. I celebrate you, and to all our returning subscribers as well. I say thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you for your participation, for all you do. Please feel free to send us your questions, your clarifications. You can always reach out to us through our Facebook group page, Mary Clinic, and through our YouTube channel, Mary Clinic TV. And if you are yet to subscribe to our YouTube channel, please kindly do so. Hit on the subscribe button, try to share our videos, give us a like, give us a comment. We'd like to know your thoughts about our various topics. So today we'll be looking at an interesting topic. It's actually a live interview with a couple that their story is very phenomenal. As a matter of fact, this man is a tall and handsome man who went to marry um, a woman who is blind. I mean, his wife is blind, and you will be wondering, how can this kind of man, with this, I mean, he's so tall. I mean, he appears to be the dream man of every woman, but how can he make a choice of um someone with such a disability as a wife? So I feel that we should hear them, how we should hear their story, because for them, love or marriage is much more than, is much more than the physical. So that's why I said, okay, it would be nice for us to interview them today. I would like to hear that their story. So I would like to introduce to us Mr. and Mrs. Omoba. Woo! Welcome, 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 welcome to my clinic life.
All right, thank you for having me.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you for having us, me and my wife.
Yes, yes, yes. And I'm really excited to be interviewing both of you today because your story is such a unique and a phenomenal one, because I mean, we all know what is going on around the world, how people treat someone with disability and things like that. And you the man, we also know what some men are doing today, even in their marriages, even men that are married to beautiful women, you still see how some of them go out there misbehaving, they're unfaithful, cheating on their spouse here and there. But you both, when you shared your story with me, I was a bit touched because I felt, despite the fact that, this man, is this, is this complete, is this handsome and all of that, you chose settle for her. And we want to hear your story. I felt that it's important for people to really hear from your mouth. So I'm going to start by asking both of you. So how did you meet? How did you meet? Because someone would expect that this kind of a man that is this tall, maybe almost 6 feet five tall,
No, no, so six feet three.
okay, 6 feet 3 tall, and you are not disabled, handsome, good looking, they will think that, someone like you should be found in a club, and that's, yeah, your kind of wife, or the kind of person you will attract for a wife will be all these, all these big girls, sassy ladies, and all of that. But you did not go for that. You went for a woman who is blind. So what attracted you to her, or how did you both meet? Where did
No,
you both meet?
okay, well, once again, thank you for having us at the marriage clinic. No,
Thank you.
in our case, our case is not the normal story normally here. Love at our ours wasn't like a love at first sight.
Hmm.
No, yeah, I wasn't like love at first sight. No, no, normally, yeah, people say, it was love at first sight, but ours was, was a different case entirely.
Hmm.
So when I was a serving youth corps. I was serving. I was doing my NYSC at the
Okay.
school for the blind. At the
Hmm.
school for the blind. It's called Nigerian Society for the Blind at
Hmm.
Oshodi.
Hmm.
That was where I was posted to serve my country, to serve our country, Nigeria. So in that process, when I met this lady, I was like, no, how can this lady be blind? Despite how beautiful she is.
Mm.
Though I wasn't not that I was no no that I was carried away. No. But later, as time goes on, we started discussing.
Mm.
We started discussing. She was telling me. She told me how she lost her sight.
Mm.
She was in 300 level
Wow.
University of Madon.
Mm.
Studying microbiology. So all of a sudden, she lost her sight when she was in 300 level. Though,
Mm.
though, though, at the, though at the beginning she was short-sighted,
Okay.
but but nobody believed it, even down to her parents. Nobody believed that it could result to loss of her sight.
Mm.
So to cut the story short, she
Mm.
was she, as you know she started seeking for solutions. Going from one church to the other, going to the hospital. No, at first went to the hospital,
Mm.
for them to diagnose what's really the problem, but they couldn't find anything wrong.
Mm.
You know, at the end of the day, she went to this LUTH, that's a Lagos University Teaching Hospital.
Yeah.
They told her it was a retina detachment,
Mm.
but that nothing could be done. No,
Mm.
then so in short, all our efforts, to get our sight back, proved abortive.
Mm.
So yeah, so the next thing she could do was to move on.
Mm.
So you could imagine you could imagine you can imagine a lady that wrote jam some few years ago, you
Mm.
know, got to the penultimate year for her to graduate.
Wow.
Then sorting, then the strategy, the everything struck.
Mm.
But what we should do, what we should do. After seeking for all solution and all solution that prove about it, she tried to move on with her life.
Mm.
So she came to the school. That was the time I came there to serve.
Mm.
So it was a case of, will I say destiny? I wouldn't know.
Mm.
So it was a gradual process. We got to talking terms. Why talking? We share a lot of ideas together.
Mm.
Sometimes we talk about sports. We talk about news and entertainment.
Yeah.
So I discover she's very intelligent.
Mm.
And for somebody like me, I myself, I will I say I'm kind of I'm saposexual. Intelligence attracts me a lot.
Okay.
Yeah. So the thing, so I could I got attracted, to her intelligence. You
Mm.
know, then later I discovered that she has a good heart.
Mm.
You know,
Mm.
she want to know if there's anything, if I'm happy, if I'm sad. She want to she just want to be there for me.
Mm.
Then at times goes on, I discovered that I normally discover each time I with her, I normally discover this atmosphere of, bliss. I'm
Mm.
always at peace.
Mm.
I'm always at peace being with her.
Mm.
So in that process, I something keeps telling me, you know, are you sure this is not your wife?
Mm.
Are you sure this is not your wife? Because each time I with her, there's this kind of feeling. I don't know. I can't explain it. That's what I said. Love is not physical. It's not something you can see.
Mm.
But it's something you can feel. You can feel it, but you can't see it. It's
Yeah.
spiritual. Love is spiritual, not physical.
Mm. Mm.
So then from then till now, I'm always happy. I'm always I know I find I'm always at peace, being with her.
Wow.
even up to now.
Wow. So your marriage is how long?
Yeah, this year will be the 12th year.
12 years.
Yes, this is the 12th year.
Wow. So you both have been married for 12 years.
Yes,
That's good. And you said you have a child together, right?
yes. A daughter.
Okay, that's good. So did
Yeah.
you face any form of resistance from maybe family, friends when you told them that this is your own choice of wife that you want for a life partner?
No, no. Yes. I was expecting that. I was
Hmm.
expecting that when I told my dad I told my dad, I felt his response wasn't pleasant to me.
Hmm.
But they've known me right from time. I'm an independent character. I've been an independent character right from whatever I want. I always get it. Nobody, my parents went out, but my parents won't say, this is what I want for you. But they always know me to be this kind of I don't know I don't know how to explain it. I don't know how I can explain it.
Yeah, they know you have
But,
a
but,
mind
but
of your own and that
exactly,
you cannot be
exactly.
influenced, otherwise.
And they also know right from my childhood. They also know I always do something for a reason, and the reason is best known to me.
Oh, okay.
And
Hmm.
and I've never taken any decision that I've regretted. So that's one of those things that helped me for them to really accept her to be my wife.
Wow. And did you lose friends because of this decision you made to settle for someone with disability as a wife? Did you lose your friends
No,
as
no,
a
no,
result of that?
no. Ironically, instead of me to lose friends, ironically, I didn't lose friends, but I saw this rejection from my family.
Hmm.
No, no, not just not direct family, as in distance relatives.
Hmm.
Yeah, but surprisingly,
Yeah.
with time, because they felt, since this guy is happy, the most important thing is
He's
being
happy.
happy.
True.
Is happy, and they'll be living, happily ever since. You can imagine 12 years, 12
Yeah.
years, no issue, no
Yeah.
problem, no. You are moving. Yeah,
Hmm. Hmm. Hmm.
yeah.
That's good. Um, so, Madam, I'm going to ask you this question because he has already told us, okay, how you met. So, before you met him, when you had this predicament, did you ever think that you would find love along the way? Did you ever think because of this blindness that you will find a man to marry you?
Yeah, thank you. Thank you very much, ma. Initially, no. The answer is no. When I lost my sight, it never occurred to me that for a person with a disability, that
Hmm.
one will actually see a man, or a man will see one and say, "Oh, it's you I want to marry."
Hmm.
So it wasn't in my thoughts. It wasn't at the back of my mind. I never had it. All I had in my mind was just to focus on my career, to build myself. But the love thing or a man coming to me.
Hmm.
So when it came, I just thought that maybe God just favored me in a way, because
Hmm.
even when my mom saw him, she was like, "Wow, there's no going back. This is the man you have to go for." So I
Wow.
never.
Wow. And would you say that he has been faithful to you? Because, of course, I'm sure the society where we live in, even back home in Nigeria, we hear different stories about even men with wife, wife with two eyes. Even in the presence of their wife with two eyes, you see how some men will misbehave, going about cheating, even to the faces of, you know, these women with two eyes. You can't still trust this man. So how much more, you know you that you seem to be at a disadvantage, do you think your husband do some things behind you, taking for granted the fact that, oh, after all, you can't even see him, so let him do whatever he wants to do, after all my wife won't know? Do you think he's that kind of a person?
No, no, he has never given me any reason to doubt him.
Hmm.
To he hasn't. He's playing. Where he's going to A, he will tell me he's going to A, and that is where and the people will see him go to. So
Hmm.
we're always together. If he's not at work, I know he's not at work. If he's at work, I know he's at work. So he has never given me the reason at all to doubt him.
Hmm.
No,
Hmm. Hmm. So it has never crossed your mind for once that Mr. Richard could cheat on you or could be doing some
I
bad
don't want to
things
think
behind
about
you?
it. I don't want to imagine it because I trust him, so I don't want to believe that, oh, he can do that. He's a man with the fear of God, so I want to
Hmm.
believe. If he does not because he's doing it for me, but he's doing it for his conscience and for his heaven.
Hmm. Right. Right. That's very good. So, Mr. Richard, do you want to say something about that question?
Yeah, yes, yes. No, no. For me, I grew up in a humble background.
Hmm.
So I've seen. So will I say I've seen it all: the good, the bad, and the ugly.
Hmm.
So there's nothing new. There was nothing new to me.
Hmm.
So I'm always like what I'm doing, what I would do that what I would do that will not bring me peace.
Hmm.
Why should I indulge in it?
True.
So, aside that, oh, and aside, how will I put it? Aside that, I see no gain in all this, going from one woman to the other, because my growing up, I've never come across a man that benefited from it.
Hmm.
Or it's always ends in a bad note, sad end.
True.
So for me, I've seen most of all these things, and I don't want it to. I don't want to tour that part.
Hmm. Hmm.
So and I discovered that the more I'm faithful, the more I become more faithful to my wife, the more I experience peace.
Hmm.
And I discovered that true wealth, it's not by having the biggest house or the best of the cars, or
True.
true wealth is peace of the mind.
Yeah, peace of mind.
But, yeah, well, I don't know because I've come across men that when money could buy them peace. They still come to me, explaining issues. So
Hmm.
I need to tell them I do this. So before I know, so when they leave me, I will like, can you imagine so person? Personally, I would be thinking maybe money is everything. But whereas people with all the money, they don't seem to have peace.
Hmm.
And when you run a background check on what's happening to them, you discover that is what they cost by themselves.
Hmm.
So many problems, in this world, you know, is caused by oneself. It is like what Yoruba call afawafa.
Hmm.
So if you are playing, and I don't joke. I'm a Christian. I don't joke with the word of God.
Hmm.
So what the word of God is it's like my manual, my guiding principles.
True.
And I'm not doing it for anybody, for myself, because I benefit from it. I'm always
That's
at peace.
hmm.
I'm always at peace. Yes.
Hmm. Hmm.
If I don't have, I come out claim to my wife. Look, how do we do this? How do we manage this? How do we manage? And before you know it, there'll be one or two solutions to it.
Hmm.
So there's no spare money to say, oh, that to make me there's no spare money that we use to go and cause trouble for myself again.
Yeah,
Exactly.
right.
Exactly. So I'm with peace, with myself.
Hmm.
It's not for anybody's gain. It's not for our own benefit. It's for my own personal. Even my own personal benefit.
That's true. That's true.
Exactly. Sometimes, sometimes I normally think there maybe probably because I don't have money,
Hmm.
because I'm not that financially buoyant. That's why I'm okay with I make do with what I have, and I'm happy with my wife. But I later discovered that so many people that I'm better than, even financially, you know,
True.
people that their financial status is nothing to write home about, but they still indulge, they still cheat, they womanize, in fact, they do the worst of all,
Hmm.
not considering how financially buoyant they are.
That's true.
So all these are what I check, and I discovered that no. And the most important thing is, I've never regretted, marrying her for one day. I've never regretted it.
Wow. So you can say boldly that she's not a burden to you and she's not
Never.
a liability to you. She's not a minus to you. Rather, she has come to add to your life.
No, exactly.
Mm.
She has come to add to my life. She
Okay.
brought peace to my life.
Wow. So in terms of domestic work at home or house chores, knowing fully well that she cannot see, how do you manage that? Because that means you will be helping her with a lot of chores at
Mm.
home. Or how does she manage cooking, with raising a child, with keeping the home? Still, does she work? Does she go to work?
Yeah, yes. First off, I told you she attended a vocational school for the
Yeah.
blind. That's NSB. In that
Yes.
school, they train them on mobility.
Okay.
They train them mobility, then typewriting, computer, phone
Yeah.
phone usage.
Mm.
Then bag weaving, something like weaving,
Okay.
bag
Artwork.
making.
Yeah.
I have to work exactly. So
Mm.
at home, at home, honestly, at home, I forget. I normally it normally skip my mind that she's blind, that she can't see,
Mm.
because she knows where all everything is.
Mm.
She walks freely to the kitchen,
Mm.
down to the living room.
Mm.
She makes food. She slices
Mm.
this green leaf. She
Yeah.
slices it. She comes close. She uses her hand to gauge the pot.
Mm.
Use her hand to gauge the pot. She pours oil, the needed quantity,
Mm.
inside the pot. But with little. Let me say with quite assistance. With little assistance.
Assistance. Mm.
Yeah, yeah.
Mm.
She washes her plates. She washes
Mm.
plates.
Mm.
Clothes. Her clothes. She makes transfer. This money transfer through
Yeah.
USSD to her phone. With her
Mm.
phone. She braids her hair. This
Mm.
what they call this 1 million braids. She
Yeah.
does that. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. Let me. I don't know if I don't know. Let me surprise you also. Guess
Mm.
what?
What?
But I don't know if I don't know if you believe me. She fixes the thread through the eye of the needle.
Are you serious?
I
She
can
will
I can
put
send you a
a
video. I
thread.
can send you a video.
Are you serious? So she can put a thread through the eye of a needle.
Yes. I was surprised the day she did it. I was so surprised.
Mm-mm.
I posted it on Twitter, on the Twitter, on my
Mm.
Twitter account. It has over 11,000 views.
Wow.
People are so surprised that how we achieve, because even for so many people, even with their clear vision,
Yeah.
with their clear vision,
Yes.
it
They
takes them
have
time
difficulty.
to
Yeah.
takes any time, but she does that effortlessly. I don't know. So I
Wow,
don't know. So
that means she's gifted and talented.
exactly. The only time I feel I feel visual impairment is when we are maybe when we are outside the house.
Hmm.
So what we do is just little or no assistance. Just little. I hold up her hand, or anybody that want to assist her. They say, okay, step up. This place is slopey. This place up, step down. Before we get to our destination.
Wow,
Yeah.
that's
So
good.
so so I won't say there, I'm not citing anybody here. I won't lie to you. I'm not citing anybody here.
Wow. So you take
Then,
joy, in even doing all of these things, for her, the little things you do. So
yes, 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 yes.
it's obvious that, I mean, God's hand is in this, because there is no other explanation we can give to it other than the plan and the purpose of God coming to reality in your both lives. Because, I mean,
Exactly,
if you
exactly.
leave it to the if you leave it to the reasoning of the world, they will look at you like, oh, what's wrong with this stupid man? That how can this man with all his six pack, 6 feet 3 tall, his height, his handsomeness will go and settle for a woman like this? They will look at you like insane. But you have explained to us why you decided to choose someone like her, and not all this academic and sassy and the the two girls in town, so to speak. So what you are enjoying, or what you are benefiting by settling for her, and that alone, that reason alone is what is sustaining.
I went for happiness, and I
Yes,
got it.
exactly. And
Yeah,
you chose peace of mind above
exactly,
the
exactly,
frivolities of this world. So
exactly.
last question is for her, actually. So,
Okay,
madam, so I'm going to ask you this question. That's our last question, and we close for the day. So I'm sure you know that there are some single ladies out there who are even complete. I mean, there is no disability whatsoever. I mean, they have their two eyes and they are beautiful, maybe good job and all of that. But some of them, they are yet to find, a life partner. And some of them are already giving up. In fact, some will even settle for anything. They will even say, that some of the men I'm meeting, they are asking me for sex. Some will say, oh, they want me to get pregnant before they can marry me. And out of frustration or desperation, some of them will just settle down for anything. But here you are, you even have a disability, yet God brought you, a good man. So, what advice do you have for those single ladies out there who are here to find maybe their own life partner, but they are becoming impatient, they are becoming discouraged, they don't believe that that's God that did it for you can do it for them. So, what advice do you have for those kind of ladies?
Yeah, thank you. First of all, they need to believe in themselves. Like
Mm,
there's nothing impossible. That there's nothing impossible. That anything can happen. They need to believe in themselves, work on themselves, and
mm,
hope and believe in God. Because with God, all things are possible. God that
mm,
made it possible, even for people like me, for people like us out there, that even with our disabilities, it will attract, a good man to ourselves. So they should just believe in God and
mm,
just be themselves and not to mess around. There is a man for every woman out there. So all they
mm.
need to do is to be themselves.
True.
The man will find them.
Mm. So do you still find time to develop and improve yourself despite this state of disability.
Yes, after my rehabilitation, even while I was in rehab school, I
Yeah.
took up a exam. I wrote, I got admitted to University of Lagos,
Okay.
study guide counseling. Yeah, that's my
Wow.
first degree. Then second degree, I applied for master's in
Hmm.
educational psychology.
Wow.
Then I'm running a program. I'm also doing a program in diploma in special needs education, just
Wow.
to know, yes, to know and to handle how to handle people with disability. If to be teaching children with disabilities how to handle them. See
Hmm.
how to to further I mean to the PhD level, God
Wow.
willing, and if I get support here and there.
Oh, good. So you are currently a master's holder, but you are looking forward to doing your PhD.
Yes,
Wow. I think your story is very phenomenal. I pray that a BBC or a CNN will find you soon. I mean, to also talk about your story. I mean, the
Amen.
more we try to share this story and push it out there, I believe the more it will get to the face of the world because people really need to learn from your story, from your marriage, from your life experiences. And I believe that as the more you try to share, I think you should pay attention to that. Try to share your story as much as you can, so that it will get to the faces of the people and it will go around the world. So I wish you both well. I know we'll continue to keep in touch. When I hear about you, it will always be good news. So thank you so much for honoring this invitation. My regards to your daughter, and
Thank you very much.
stay well. Thank you for honoring our.
Thank you
thank
very
you,
much for
thank,
having us.
thank you. Really
Thank you very
appreciate. God
much.
bless you.
Yeah, amen. Thank you. So we have come to the end of today's program. Thank you so much for joining us today. Please let me know what you think about today's unique story. It's such a phenomenal one. I mean, it's quite unusual. It's a unique one. So kindly share your experience. What do you think? Is this something you can do as a man? Can you settle for someone with disability? Let's know your thoughts in the comment section. Don't forget, do subscribe to our YouTube channel if you are yet to do so. We hope to bring you more interesting, insightful, educative programs subsequently. Hope to see you again. Till then, I remain your host, Morlai and Ofuti, and I say bye bye.